It can even go to, by the way, let me tell you, agent, and we are there, by the way, in 2025, July, it was launched. Now we have agentic AI. All right. So what will happen? Just this is. Let me just tell you what I am thinking about this. This AI will eventually bring it's like a way of these superpower countries to compete over each other, because you realize there is AI from US, AI from China, AI from US. This one can do better. So because of that competition, we get to a point where now both of them are very strong. Yeah, both of them are very strong. So you find that AI apps from China versus AI apps from US. Mainly that is where they are coming from. And now they have come from just language models. Now we are in agentic. From agentic, we'll go to, they go increasing until where AI is now stronger than human beings. So there is that could be the threat. If they continue like that, they keep upgrading to get to a point where the free version is even stronger than a human being. And it is true. Do you know right now with an agentic AI, you can use it to book for you Uber, to can go and buy you things on and put in your cart and order for you and do everything. You just have to record on your phone. You just tell it, hi, go to Jumia, buy for me this and this and this. At 10 a.m., book for me an Uber, and you finish. It will do those work. It is like an agent. It will do everything. Even you can tell it, go and check for me the best rental houses in Kilimani, or go and check how is the traffic along Mombasa Road. And it can really give you a real, it's like an agent. So it can tell you, check what is wrong with my phone. My phone is getting full so fast. What is occupying most of my space? And it will do, you just have to tell it to just record. So these artificial agentic AIs, they are very, and they are the ones which, for example, they are, for example, in Syllabi. All right, Syllabi is an AI, it's an agentic AI. It just needs you to tell it what to do. It will create the video, post the video, it will create even for future dates. It will doing the work for you. But that one is under human control. But the way it is going, I was reading an article. I think we saw it with you. I don't know whether we watched it with you or not. But I sent you a video. It is said it will get to a point where AI is going to be stronger than human beings. And that is going to be a dangerous place to be. All right? Because if AI can be stronger than human beings, then it means now it will be deciding, it will be doing things the way it wants, out of their own interest. Right now, agentic AI does according to your interest. You can control it. But of course, you can imagine it will get to a point where we cannot control it. So before we get there, and I hope we can get proper regulations for that, right now what we need to do, it is to understand how to use it to our advantage. Either way, it shouldn't be a threat. Those who are regulating should regulate it properly so that it can be beneficial for human beings. They should not use it against us. I mean, the more they give it power, the more they give it more and more and more data. That is the only tool in the earth that can learn as time goes by. Okay? It learns as time goes by. Others don't learn. Others, the way you create, that's how it stays. But this one learns. It keeps improving every day. When you tell it this way, tomorrow it does an improved version. Then you give it more if it improves. It keeps, you train it, it keeps getting better. It's like a human being. It's like a human brain. All right? And therefore, a human brain keeps learning. Never stops learning. Now the AI is the same. It keeps learning like you. So now it gets to a point where now it is a superhuman. It has learned like 10 people, all the brains of 10 people together. So if it does the work of 10 people at once, not even 10, 100, now from not 10, 1,000, get to a 10,000, like to a million. It is true. Let me just tell you, and I'm not telling you this to scare you or anything, but it is good to be aware. A country called Albania, in their office, in their parliament office, they have an AI, a robot, literally, who is a minister, right? So they chose an AI to be the leader of a certain constituency. You can imagine that, yeah? So your area MP to be an AI. So they elected that AI to be the one making judgments and to run. I don't know how they got to that decision, but it's good to be aware how far it is going. Number one, do not be left behind. That there is AI, but you're afraid to learn it. Don't be afraid, because there is nothing dangerous than being left behind with things. It is not too late. You can catch up right now. Learn a few AI tools, learn how to use them, learn how to prompt them, learn how to ask them questions, learn how to learn from them. Be ahead. Because if they are ahead of you, it is dangerous. They are very smart. They are like 10. Even I was thinking that to get to a point where when we have got these most improved versions of AI, and then they get in the hands of terrorists or they get in the hands of evil people, they can use it the way they are. It is true. Somebody can just take your photo today, they put your voice there, and they change the message, and they say something you did not say, and they send to someone. For example, if they can write a message about kidnapping, so they take your child, their photo and everything, they do a video, okay, and they send you a video of your, for example, my daughter saying, "Dad, I have been kidnapped. You're supposed to send this amount of money. I've been kidnapped. If they don't do this, they are going to do this to me. Do it now." And because you love your child, what will you do? Of course, you are going to act fast and save the situation, only to realize it was all a lie. There was no such a thing as kidnapping. There was no such a thing as, but you see, already you have gone that extreme. You see that? So that is something that is going to be, it's a threat. The bad side of it, because they are available to everybody. They are available to all types. This AI can be able to, they can be able to, like those agentic, they do what you tell them. So if you tell them to hack, start somewhere, they'll just hack. They'll break down, they will hack, and they will be able to give instruct, like they are like that. They can be used for good, although they are controlled to some extremes. They somewhere they cannot go too much. They have some limitations, but as they keep growing and these superpower countries are competing, so China and US, they are competing, and now they are competition because financially it's like they now want to take over. So they want to create as many AI tools as possible. So you find that when US produces this one, China launches another one more powerful than this one. Then USA another strong one. Then China another stronger one. So they keep competing, and they give access to all of us, good and bad people, to use these AI tools. And once we have these AI tools to our hands, we decide what to use with them. That should not worry you. The thing that should worry you is lack of knowledge. The most expensive, the most expensive, the most expensive price you can pay is the price of not knowing. Lack of knowledge is more expensive than the price you pay to learn something. So it doesn't matter. Keep learning. Acquire this knowledge. Invest in yourself. Learn, just understand the language of, understand it, know it. Know it. Then convert that knowledge into your benefit into digital marketing. Use it to do digital marketing. You have a business already and you can do it online. Then use this AI to help you to do your digital marketing business. At least if you know how to control that, you are going to be much ahead, and you'll be able to enjoy your lifestyle even much more. You see that? Other than knowing that AI exists, you're not using it, you have got no clue how it works, you feel left behind, and you are not gaining at all. All you are hearing is that there is AI. Eventually, you're going to be left behind. Early adapters are people who are going to do it now. And I like this because there are two things that are very successful right now. Things that are going to make people so much money: AI and digital marketing. These two things have happened at the same time, and that is why I normally say there has never been a better time in history to make it than right now. AI and digital, those two things happening at the same time. The fastest growing economies, like two of them are growing at an exponential rate at the same time. I just like that. All right, it is a perfect, if you ever prayed for perfect time, this is the perfect time that you have been praying for, because there are two things that are happening at the same time, and you have got a safe place to learn them. You have a very nice place to learn them. So learn them right now. Learn them. All right, learn how to use AI to promote your digital marketing business. Then you can go to step behind. What do I do personally? Number one, all my messages in terms of communication, I get what to say from the AI. Just tell it today. For example, today we have new members orientation call for members who have joined digital marketing in this month and they want support, and. So I am going to be inviting them today. And what do? I just tell AI, I want to invite all my new members to come for the class, and I want to talk about this and this and this. So it comes up with a nice message. I proofread, I refine, I tweak a little bit. I spend like 10 minutes, something I could have spent 20 minutes, you see. And then I'm able to send to all of them. I even use AI to broadcast the messages. For example, if I have got all new members are how many? Let's say 20 or 30. I don't copy paste to everyone. I just write one message. The system will do the broadcasting. It will send to everybody. Whatever I'm doing, even right now in my school community, I was struggling so much. But right now I have built an AI. That AI is going to the school and it is checking all spam. Spam is people who are sending links, people who are sending messages to con people, messages that are not misleading. Yani AI is able to tell this message is good. It has a percentage. If the percentage exceeds 60%, it removes it. And it is so quick. So before me, I notice, me, I could take, I may not be online, I may be out, but this AI is literally monitoring. Any bad message, it pulls it out. That is the work. So making sure that the community is safe. Do you see that? And then once it pulls out, it sends you a message. It tells you, hi Charles, your message was removed from the community because on this. You see that? So it has saved me, or it has saved me the time that I could have spent for me to be there deleting messages, doing the manual work. And that reminds me to tell you guys, um, in the first week of October, we are launching another school platform, but that one is going to be for Inner Circle, right? So we are slowly moving out of WhatsApp, like we have been working with WhatsApp for the longest time. We are slowly moving out of WhatsApp now, and we are now going to be having a separate school platform for just Inner Circle. Actually, Inner Circle and Elite Circle. So we have the free, people can upgrade to the paid one. So we are going to be having that one for the Inner Circle, and you guys are going to love it. It's gonna be awesome. And if you join immediately during launching, you'll get access for free. Can you imagine that? And that is going to be the best thing about it. So we are going to be moving slowly from WhatsApp. We are going to do it with WhatsApp. So I am assuming by the end of November, we should be done with WhatsApp. We should not be using WhatsApp group, WhatsApp community, or anything. We will do away with WhatsApp completely, and we shall go to the school now. So it has taken me some time to really come up with it and really figure it out. But we have to keep growing, and therefore we will be doing our calls, our interactions, everything inside the school. Which for me, I think it's gonna be so good, because can you imagine being able to interact with these AI tools in such a way that we can be able to grow and become better? We shall do it there. So if that is something that you have been interested to learn more and want to know how you can benefit from them, just know that Inner Circle School, but I don't have a name yet, so I will ask you for me to give me a name. I also want to say you guys have let me down somewhere. Can I tell you where you have let me down? Inner Circle family. We spoke last week, and I told you to record a video and send me a video where I can put in the 3-hour challenge. Can I be honest? Actually, 3 people only. Can you imagine? Of all the family of Inner Circle, 3 people are the ones who obeyed. Question is this: what happened? We said we support each other. So I came to you, I asked you, hey, can we be able to do this video with you? And you said yes, but you didn't do it. So I didn't understand. What is it? You didn't find value, or was it not necessary, or what exactly happened? I did not understand. Thank you so much for those who did like a short video. It was awesome. I've been editing it and putting it there. So you'll find your video there, but there's a big number who did not say anything. They did not say they are not going to do it or they will do it. I didn't understand. All right. It was just a very small ask. All right. A very small ask. I just asked you kindly, can we do this? But then I don't know what happened. All right. So yeah, you still have a chance. You can do it. Go ahead, grab your phone, shoot a video, give it a shout out. The 3-hour challenge. That is how you joined. Can I be honest with you? That's exactly how you joined digital marketing. What I told you, how I walked with you the journey is exactly what I've compiled into a digital product called 3-hour challenge. So that 3-hour challenge would love, it would be more beautiful, right? It would be more beautiful to have you there, because you are an external person, and therefore somebody else who is outside can see me, then they see you saying that this is good, then the trust becomes higher. You see that? So Anganga, I do mind have been up and down with family issues. Sorry for the delay. No, don't apologize, guys. Don't apologize. Once you have your time, you go ahead, shoot your video. You can send it. All right. Once you send it, I'll be able to put it there. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Just do the shooting. If it is too tight, just tell me, I'm sorry, I'm not able to do it, and I'm good with it. Like I'm okay. I'm okay with both answers. All right. So once you get your time, go ahead, shoot a video. It's also a nice way for you to see what you can do. Like just grab your phone and say, hi guys, my name is Wanganga. I'm a digital marketer and I like the 3-hour challenge. It is where everything started. I'm now a digital marketer, and all I have learned It's already here. So go and get it. You see, like that. So it becomes way much more easier. It is not tough. You don't need to overthink it. Just do something short. It's gonna be amazing. Very well. So now let's get into the matter now. Of today. Today, what we want to do is we want to get into learning exactly how we can go to use AI to come up with content ideas. And I want to show you my process, how it should be done. All right. How should you be able to do your AI? Whenever, not your AI, but your content as a digital marketer, whether you are doing faceless, whether you are showing your face, either of them works. Hello? Yeah. So what happens, or what you realize, is this: whenever you are doing this, there are a few steps that you need to follow. Yeah. And this is very important. I want to give you a few of the steps. I have to mute. How much? Yeah. So AI, there are a few steps that you have to follow. Step number one, you have to tell it the role. All right. What role do you want it to play? That is the step number one. So what do I mean by role to play? I mean that you must have a role. Whenever you are telling it to do something, you start off by telling it what particular role would you want it to play. What role? Like, what do you want it to play? In that case, what role do you want it to play? So you can go to give it a role of, for example, a content creator, a digital marketer, an analyst, a politician. You just tell it, be this. When you give it the role to play, it will be able to do that job very well. All right. So step number one, start by telling it, act as who, the role to play. What role do you want it to do? Every time, tell it what role do you want it to do. So the role to play is number one. And this is the free version, yeah? It's not even the paid version, it's the free version. Once you have identified the role, go ahead and give it details or data or details. Give it details, give it the context, yeah? So break down as much context as possible, give it as much information as possible, give it the data it needs, all right? Provide it with information. Do not be shallow. I mentioned this, garbage in, garbage out. What does it mean? If you give it shallow, shallow is garbage, because shallow does not explain much. So in the details part, you need to explain as much as possible. Say everything, so that it can be able to think like that. You have to guide it, all right? So you give it as much data, as much details as possible. Then once you have given it the data, tell it what you want. Clear call to action. Clear call to action. Those are the steps of coming up with the instructions of what you want to be done. So the first thing is the role you want it to play. So give it the role. And remember, it will not do, you see, the mistake that people do is this. The mistake that you can do as a digital marketer or as a content creator, because remember, you are both. You are a content creator, you are a digital marketer, you are a product maker, you are a live streamer. If you go live like me, you are many things in one. So as a content creator, if you make this mistake of giving it just assuming it knows what is digital marketing, it knows digital marketing in vagueness, but it wants you to define what is digital marketing. Clear call to action is, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to come up with a script? Do you want it to come up with a hook? Do you want it to understand who you are, so it can be able to borrow that idea? 3 simple steps. Number one, what is the role? What role do you want to do? Always don't forget this. And the role, we started by saying act as. Act as. All right? The first thing, act as a content creator. Act as the member of parliament of Kajiado. Act as a live streamer. Act as what? So that you can think in that line. All right? Then in the part of details, this is where you give, this is like what we call story we call it story in content. Story or description. It's like where you break down the points, the examples, you give it more information and more details, yeah? So it's the data or the details that you break down step by step. And then give it clear call to action. All right? Clear call to action. So the call to action in this case is going to be a CTA. What do you want it to do? So I want us to do this. Right now, you are a digital marketer and you want to create content and you want to get your first sale. So I will say this. I wanted to act as me and I have not made my first sale. So act as a new digital marketer who has not made any sale online. Any sale online. You see that? So I've already given it my opinion. So I'm doing this now from my point, from like a beginning point of view, assuming that we have a big percentage of us who are in the beginning stages. So act as a new digital marketer who has not made any sale online. All right? What do I want? I want to come up with content that can help me to attract my perfect customer so that I can make my sales in the next 5 to 7 days. So I say, I want, or I promote my digital product on TikTok, and I want to make my first sale in the next 7 days. Okay, so I wanted to come up with the perfect strategy. What method should I use to get my first sale in the next 7 days? So I promote my digital products on TikTok. I create content, but it is not converting. What is the best strategy to use on TikTok to get more engagement on my videos? Give me the call to action. Give me a detailed breakdown referring to best digital marketers on TikTok. Give me a detailed breakdown referring to the best digital marketers on TikTok who are selling referring to the best digital marketers on TikTok. So I wanted to go and even give me ideas from those who are big on TikTok, referring to the best digital marketers on TikTok who are in the same industry like me. I not tell it, do not create your own. Some of these AI are very smart. They can create their own things. Do not create your own conclusion, but instead take a deep look into TikTok digital marketers and give applicable or give a practical strategy I can use today and make my first sale in 7 days. Yeah, so I tell it, I give it. You see, that instruction is very important. That is the part I know it is the foundation of everything. In the next 7 days. So I've told us to give us a very good strategy. We send it to work. So what we'll do, it is going to TikTok doing the study. You see this? It is going there. It is not going to think on its own. It will go and borrow ideas from those who are already doing well. You see that? It will carry them, come up with a strategy that most of them are doing to succeed. Then it will give you a finalysis. That way, you will not be thinking, oh, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing this? There is nothing you are doing wrong. It's only that you need to get, you need to get to borrow ideas from those who have made it. So instead of you going to TikTok and researching, Let this do the research for you because it will do it faster, it will save you the time, and it will combine for you and give you the perfect plan. Aya, do you see now what I am saying? It didn't create for you, but it gave you, in the back of your mind, you have got this backup. It is still thinking. Can you imagine? Finalizing content resources, it is even giving you images, everything. It is coming up with things that you can use. And if you use this in the next 7 days, you'll get your first sale. I hope you are going to apply it. Even me, I'm going to apply this. It is coming up, crafting simple, confident content with images, 7 days plan, coming up with even with a 7-day plan. If you follow that plan, wow, is that not amazing? Look at how it is working. If you are told to do this, all right, it has given us, wow, it has given us some of the biggest people. This is, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Quick, simple plan to get your first sale in 7 days, made from the top TikTok marketers actually do. So here I see Gary V. I see Alex Hormozi here. This is Alex Hormozi. This is Gary V. This is Patel. I don't know this guy. If you know him, let me know. But I don't know this guy here. Hiya. So quick, practical, simple plan to get your first sale in 7 days. A friend of mine who says, Hiya. I'm a new digital marketer like you. I watch top people and copy what works. Below I give you a step-by-step. You see this? I'm a new digital marketer like you. So it has worn that shoe. Neil Patel, or this is Justin Welsh. Exact script you can copy and paste and how to measure. All based on real tactics by top creators. Neil Patel, Gary Vaynerchuk, Justin Welsh, and talk shop case studies. I did not invent rules. I pulled them from those experts. Okay. What are the top? What are the real top? Do short. Show the work. Don't overscript. Share real short clips of your day or small wins. Gary V's document. Do not create. Look at that. So what does that mean? Show the work. Do not just script. This is very, very new and amazing point for us to note. Instead of you just talking, why don't you show it? All right? Why don't you show it? Now, the guys who are watching us on TikTok and YouTube, this is Inner Circle call that is happening on Zoom. And if you're wondering, why am I not there? It's because we are now here for this Inner Circle call, okay? So in case you're wondering why you're not seeing this, it's basically for the team on Zoom. So don't worry, you'll join here. You can also, if you want to be Inner Circle, comment Inner Circle down below there in the comments. Comment Inner Circle, and you'll get the details on how you can also become Inner Circle. But this is coaching at that level. So now it has given you ideas. They have said, instead of just scripting, why don't you share your journey? Why don't you share your story? And I thought about that. It's really, really interesting. For example, right now, I'm just sharing my journey as a coach. What am I doing? I'm just literally live. And I'm just showing how I do the coaching. I'm sharing it. Real life. All right. So what can you do? Take short clips in your day-to-day business. Whatever you do, just tell you have somebody near you. Record me. All right? Then share that. Record whatever it is you are doing. Even if you're in the farm. Even if I have a friend of mine from Laikipia. She's very interesting. She goes to the farm with her djembe. She's a digital marketer on Saturday. And she would just take a video in between the maize. And she'll be like, now I'm in the farm, but my business is working for me on autopilot. I love farming. She has a big farm. With all the maize, she takes her phone and that video goes viral. Because she's sharing her journey. Right? So, I want to say this. What I have learned, I'm now telling you my point. You share your journey. Start sharing your journey. Start recording yourself. Wherever you are, Devi, in your shop, record there. Record there. All right. If you are in the farm, if you are driving, just record there. Show pieces of your life. And I think this is something I had to learn the hard way. I do that. I share my life with everybody, but it is really that part. Batch simple value and post every day. Consistency here, isn't it? Make short how-to clips plus short proof plus offer. Batch them so you have lots to post. When you have got batches, it's like you take a shot here, you take a shot there, you take another one there. And then once you have got them combined, you will be able to have enough to post on a daily basis. Test hooks first and watch metrics. top marketers, they test hooks. I think I'm good in this part of testing. Me, I just post it and I see how what will happen. For example, yesterday, there's one I did and it flopped. It didn't do much. And I knew I will never use it again. I don't know what it was. The last one I posted yesterday, it didn't work. So immediately I knew this one will never work. Let me just put it down. Use affiliate shop or one click to buy. Brands that use TikTok shop and create affiliates so big fast sales with penetrative match the product. That makes short-term sales easier. This may not be applicable for us because we do not have this option in our platform, but at least we have the rest. 7-day plan. Do this every day with simple language. Post 3 videos per day, morning, afternoon, evening. That is the plan. Spend 60 to 90 minutes total. All right? Per day, literally. That's what we say, 3 hours per day. But this is just morning, afternoon, evening. Post 3 videos per day. Day 1 to 3, test hooks plus build trust. All right? Post 3 videos per day. The first one is teach something. A single quick tip that helps one person. Did you know how to post a certain, if you want to teach how to do something specific, how to do digital marketing, promoting other people's digital products, show how these digital products have a benefit, teach something. The other one is document, show you're working on the product or answering a DM. Okay, so somebody like what I'm doing is like I'm just showing me working on my coaching business. That is what I want to eventually become, a digital marketing coach. Mini offer, small price with a deadline. All right, so you can come up with a mini offer. Anyway, our program is already fixed. It may not apply directly, but it is good to mention about the prices of the program and how they can benefit the end user. But then do not be afraid of mentioning that your program is $900. Don't be afraid. That's how it costs. Be proud of it. Higher. After each post, spend 15 to 20 minutes replying to comments and DM 5 people who comment the most. Yeah, actually, that is something I'm also learning. And I think I applied it some time ago. It worked. Then I stopped using it. What it means is that when you post, don't ghost. Post. Once you have posted, go to yesterday's content that you posted, check if there are comments, reply to them. Then go to the FYP. Whatever videos that are suggested to you, go to the comments and say something. Anything. It doesn't have to be much. Just go there and say anything. I came to realize that you also get a lot of people coming from other content. And since you commented in posts that were out of there, they saw your comment, they check your profile, and they see you are also a content creator. It is really a very nice way of funneling people from there. I want to tell you something. If I were to start from scratch, I think I would apply, and this idea came to me a long time. I would apply this. Instead of creating content, of course you create, yeah? But then spend a lot of time in other people's content. And what you're doing is you are posting, you are just commenting in them. Just go to their post and just see their first videos that are very good. Comment in all of them. Give a very good comment. Not just, hey, this is good. No. Deep comment. All right? And refer to the creator. All right? And I think that is very good. For example, let's say, for example, let me show you by a practical, yeah? And you try this. This thing works, and I'm going to use it. It is the one I have. I don't want to say. I don't want to say that everybody must. What do I say? I don't want to say. For example, if I can come to this is a show. Okay, I can come here. I don't even if it is not relevant. I go to the comments, right, and I just reply something very, very deeply. I know it's a comedy or anything, but I can just give them. I can just be able to give them a lot of data, a lot of information, a lot of like a lot of so many things. I can just put an answer that will make somebody. You see, for example, look at this. This comment of this guy got 11 replies. Out of those 11, multiply that by 10. Over 100 people went to check the profile. Okay? Higher. This is it. You come here to the replies. This replies means that so many people check their profile. When someone checks your profile like that, this one come up to check profile here. When you check the profile, immediately you see the comments and everything they have been posting, and then even you get a follow. Even you get engagement from there. It actually works like that. All right? You can be able to do like that. So you come, unaangalia those ones which are viral, the ones that are doing very well, go to the comment.
yenye kwa ID yenye serikali kwa majina kamili na
okay. Haya, so that is the strategy that you have been given, and you can see the strategy goes all the way. It's a very long one. It has given you a plan. Let me copy this and share with you. I don't know where I will share with you, by the way. Okay, it is too long. I cannot share there. I can do like we did yesterday. I convert it into a, let me make this one to be a Google Drive, and then see which strategy applies to you. Then now start using them. So instead of wondering what will I do, you can just use the ideas that have been given to you. So what was it? It was something to do with or act as a new digital marketer who has not made their first sale online. So I come here. This is how you can be able to make your first sale as a digital marketer. How to make your first sale fast. How to make your first sale fast as a digital marketer. AI powered. Okay, so I think this is okay. So now you can spend this, see what it is saying, see the ideas, borrow the points and the ideas it is coming with. Yeah.